them. Hazrat Amr bin al-As, he was governor of Egypt. He gave an illegal punishment to a non-Muslim. Illegal punishment to a non-Muslim. The case was referred to the Khalifa, Sayyidina Umar radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. And this punishment was given by the son of Amr bin al-As. Hazrat Amr bin al-As, the companion, was the governor, and his son gave an illegal, unlawful punishment to a non-Muslim. Case was referred to the Khalifa, Sayyidina Umar. He called the son of the governor, son of the companion, the governor of Egypt, and asked the non-Muslim to give the punishment to son of this governor with your own hands as the retaliation. And he was given the punishment with the hands of the non-Muslim. He said, this is what Holy Prophet ﷺ said. And then he said, مَتَسْتَعْبَدْتُمُ النَّاسَ وَقَدْ وَلَدْتُهُمْ أُمَّهَاتُهُمْ أَحْرَارًا. Since when you have made these people your slaves, their mother gave them birth as free persons. Ibn Shihab az-Zuhri says that in the days of Abu Bakr, in the days of Umar, in the days of Usman, in the days of Ali, all the four orthodox caliphs, the blood money of the non-Muslims who were citizens of the Islamic State, their blood money and the blood money of Muslim were always treated to be equal. There was no difference in their qisas and no difference in their blood money. Laws were implemented equally, executed equally on them. Holy Prophet ﷺ sent a letter to the people of Najran when they announced their affiliation to the Islamic State of Medina and accepted the authority of Medina State. Holy Prophet ﷺ wrote a letter to them, which is mentioned by Imam Ibn Sa'd in At-Tabaqatul Kubra. Holy Prophet said, وَلِ نَجْرَانِ وَخُلَفَائِهِمْ ذِمَّةُ اللَّهِ وَذِمَّةُ مُحَمَّدٍ نَبِيَّ صلى الله عليه وسلم على أنفسهم وملتهم وأرضهم وأموالهم وغائبهم وشاهدهم. He said, all these persons who have accepted the authority of the state of Medina, they have come into the guaranteed protection of Allah and guaranteed protection of Muhammad, Prophet of Allah, as far as their lives are concerned, their religion is concerned, their property is concerned, their wealth is concerned, and all those who are present and all those who are not present, everybody will enjoy this guaranteed protection from Islam. And Holy Prophet ﷺ said, this is my order for the Muslim government, this is my commandment for the Muslim rulers, that even no priest would be removed from his office within the Jews, and no religious head would be removed from his office among the Jews and among the Christians, and none of their worship places would be changed, and they will get every kind of protection in their religion, in their culture, in their post, in their positions, as they were before accepting the authority of Islam. This was the status given to the non-Muslims. More or less, Holy Prophet declared, and the Orthodox caliphs declared, that the non-Muslims in Islamic State would be entitled to social benefit and income support, like the Muslims, if they are ill or they are old citizens or they fall to any disaster or any problem, they become unable, disability. The Holy Prophet said, Inna anna Rasulullah tasaddaqa sadaqatan ala ahli bayt min al-jahud. Holy Prophet is stated by Sayyid bin Musayyab, the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam sent sadaqah, charity, to a family of Yahud, Jews. And he said, in Medina, all people of Medina, they still used to give charity to that house. Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it is stated by Amr bin Maimun that in our days of Tabi'een and then in days of companions, they said the rahibs, all monks of Christians, they were given the sadaqatul fitr if they were poor. Imam Abu Yusuf states in his book Kitabul Khiraj, he says that if the non-Muslims, citizens of Islamic State, they become jobless, or they become old, or they become disabled, or they become poor, they would be legally and officially entitled to social benefit and income support. Reported by Imam Abu Yusuf in Kitab-ul-Kharaj, page 155. In the same way, this was the practice adopted by the Orthodox caliphs. Sayyidina Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu saw an old Jew. There are various events. And once there was a blind, once there was an old, and he was begging. He asked the Jew, old citizen, why are you begging for? He said, I have to pay tax. That's why I am begging and I am jobless. He took him to his house. He helped him financially. Then sent to the Secretary of Finance and said, from today, all Jews and Christians and non-Muslims who have become disabled, who have become jobless, or who are old and who are not able to earn money, from today they are exempted from the national taxes for their security, and they are entitled to income support, and they are entitled to social benefit. And throughout the Islamic history, they were given the social benefit and the income support always. Moreover, Balazri says in Futuhul Buldan, page 150, that somebody in the days of Umar bin Abdul Aziz demolished a part of the church and included that part in a mosque. This case was referred to the Khalifa of the time, Umar bin Abdul Aziz radiallahu ta'ala anhu. He ordered that that part of the mosque should be demolished and returned back to the Christians so that they may build their church. So he demolished the mosque and the place was returned to the Christian for the church. Islam always protected their churches, their worship places, their ceremonies. Rather, they were allowed to celebrate their Christmas days. They were allowed to sing their Christmas songs, except the timings of 5-time prayers. They were allowed to perform their rituals, and the Islamic rulers were commanded that their religion, their culture, their practice should never be interfered with. They should enjoy complete religious freedom. This was the stance of Islam and Islamic history. And it was announced by the Holy Prophet ﷺ and the Caliphate that there would be no tax of their security on non-Muslim women and the children, as well as the non-Muslim elders and disabled and the jobless people. And they would be tax exempted from the like other people.